who here is familiar with barrier creams or barrier foams? Anybody? Anybody? This is, so basically the whole point of a barrier cream or a barrier foam is to protect your skin in its simplest form. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this product today, why I think it's probably really good for your guys' application from a protection and a safety perspective. I've got a few slides, but I'm pretty good on the fly here. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of what this is, how it works, and then I'm going to show you a very cool demonstration at the end to show you how good it works. So the first thing to know about this, and I'll show you, this is a foam. Okay, this comes out. I'll show it to you actually right now. Similar to a shaving cream, it's not a. So it looks just like that. I can pass it around and show you guys. It looks a lot like shaving cream. This isn't a. It's not a waxy or a greasy oil. If you guys have ever used anything like this before in the past, a lot of people have talked about how their hands feel waxy or they feel greasy or something like this. After a couple minutes, this you will not feel. I'm happy to pass up wrong. So you still have your dexterity, your hands aren't greasy, anything like that. This is a non-greasy, non-toxic formula. Most people don't touch my hands when I walk around and ask them after I put it on, so you guys will have to take my word for it. But if you want to come up and feel my hands, I'm happy to show you that. One of the things to know is once this stuff dries, it's on your skin for 4 hours, okay? You can't wash it off. Basically what happens is it adheres to your skin cells, okay? So even if you were to use soap, this product is going to stay on your hands. If you took sandpaper and scrubbed your skin off, then you could probably take it off. But a good thing to know is this stuff doesn't sweat off and you can't wash it off. It lasts for about 4 hours. So in any given day, we sell this product a lot to mechanics, to machinists. These people get in the habit, they get on site every day, they wash their hands, they put on their DermaDefense, they do their stuff. Lunchtime comes around, they repeat the process, and that for most people is good for the day. One of the things I know you guys really care about is your skin and how moist and nice it is. So I know you guys really care about having soft hands. So vitamin E and aloe are in this product. Believe it or not, the women at our office sneak packets of this in the wintertime when their skin gets really dried out, and will use it for themselves strictly from a moisturizing standpoint. So beyond the protection, which is what we sell it for and what its true cause is, it also makes your hands feel nice, which is nice. It's trusted for all skin areas, so neck, face, you know, as long as you're not putting it in your eyes or up your nose or any bum or anything like that. We sell it to linemen who work in the lines and want to protect themselves from poison ivy. These guys will put it all up and down their skin and arms and all over their place. So any skin surface it's safe for. My old business partner literally used to use this stuff on his baby's diaper rash. That's what kind of level of protection it kind of had. So its basic use is to prevent harmful chemicals from penetrating the skin and entering the bloodstream. You guys are all very, very safety conscious. I know that I've been brought in to talk mostly about the Lyme and the caustic burns. You guys got a lot of chemicals around this place that you may or may not be in contact all the time. So one of the things this stuff does is provide a constant barrier from any kind of irritant getting onto your skin and entering the bloodstream. It's quick and easy to apply. Like I said, maybe a couple of you guys will try it after my little demonstration, but you know, like I said, you put a little bit of, you know, a small golf ball size in like that, put it on your hands, make sure you go between, and like I said, it dries very, very quickly, and your sense of touch and all that kind of stuff isn't affected by any way. So how does it work? I got a really good graphic here that I wish I could show you guys. But basically what we're doing here, this foam is creating a bond with the top layer of your skin. It creates, I sort of liken it to an invisible glove in the sense that now that I have this on my hands, literally nothing that comes into contact with my hands is actually touching my skin. It's waterproof. It's an invisible barrier, so it protects the harmful irritants and substances from penetrating the skin and bloodstream we've talked about. It's also got vitamin E and aloe in there for any drying or cracking or that kind of stuff. It's non-toxic, and again, the big thing is it allows your skin to breathe and perspire. You're not choking off your cells with this product. Your skin is still breathing, and even if you've got it up on your face and you're sweating, that sweat is coming through your pores. It's not disturbing that invincible layer from protecting you. And then last thing, it doesn't wash off. Basically, people say, how does it come off? It sloughs off. Just, you know, the outer skin layer of our skin is always sort of shedding. And so this stuff will just naturally fall off with the rest of your skin cells. Any questions so far?
The 4 hours it gets absorbed or it comes off?
Basically, it doesn't absorb into your skin. It adheres to your, I'll show you my little graph here. So the outer layer of the skin, the epidermis here. So basically, what we're doing is it's adhering to that layer of skin, and then as that skin flakes off over time, over about 4 hours, that's how the product comes out. Yeah.
So we can feel it that it's peeling off? Or
no, you wouldn't. No, you definitely wouldn't feel it. It's not something that you would say, "Oh my gosh, now it's gone," which is, you know, sometimes a problem for us because we want people to know that they're protected. But after about 4 hours, I know, like I've been at a trade show and I've done the demonstration I'm about to show you for 8 hours with one application. So I mean, I know it will last well beyond that. But in order to stay true to safety and all that, we say every 4 hours is the right application for us. Yeah.
What about cuts and that sort of thing on your hands, and you're applying it into those areas?
Yeah, it's non-toxic, so I mean, if you had a cut in your hand and wipe the stuff all over, that's not going to hurt you in any way. Unfortunately, it's also not going to protect you though. So wherever there is an open wound, because there's no skin cells there for it to adhere to, you're going to have a big, but it won't, yeah, if you've got little nicks or something on your hands, this is all hypoallergenic, non-toxic ingredients. So there's no concern about any of that.
And we can eat?
Yeah. Yeah. Once it dries, it's, you know, in fact, one of the things, it's funny, one of the things we sell for, the other thing is it stops bacteria from sticking to your skin as well. So there's other applications for it where people from a food safe perspective will actually put this on their hands before they start handling foods as well. So again, very safe if you're having a sandwich or a burrito or sushi or anything that requires you to eat with your hands. Yeah.
Would you be worried about a shelf life? Is there an expiry date on this product?
No. Well, I mean, I think it's like 5. I think it's 5+ years or something like that. It's quite long. I can maybe follow up with the specifics. It's quite a long. It's in an aerosol can. So, what's that?
Oh, that's
So just some of the things that this provides protection from. I'm just going to read off a long list of stuff, most of which you're probably aware of. Irritants and common industrial substances, including detergents, water, alcohol, acetone, sanitizers, oils, greases, petrol, diesels, dyes, paints, inks, resins, adhesives, acids, alkaline solvents, coolants, cleaners, chemicals, organic and inorganic materials, contaminated body fluids and other biological substances, skin dryness and cracking due to exposure to water, harsh soaps, wind and cold weather. So other people that use this product are people like bartenders and dishwashers that wash their hands all the time, constant washing. Their hands get really, really dried out just from constant washing. It also prevents strong and unpleasant odors wash off very easily. There's a version of this product that smokers will use so that your hands don't smell like smoke afterwards, so it's got sort of an odor protection. And then anybody who's washing their hands a lot and bringing gloves on and off. You know, anything that you're doing often is going to dry your skin. So those are some of the sort of key forms of protection that DermaDefense offers. That's kind of the high level look at the product. You know, I showed you how to use it. I've got a demonstration to show you how it works. A couple of the other points I guess I just wanted to hit that Todd and I talked about earlier is, one, it's definitely safe for all skin areas. You know, face, neck, arms, all that kind of stuff. It's a great preventative for anything other than Lyme. So I mean, a lot of facilities we work with have their guys put this on in the morning as an extra layer of protection anyway. And then just the fact that it stays on your skin, and whether you're perspiring or washing your hands or whatnot, you don't have to worry about losing the protection of the product.
You said up to 4 hours, so when you're on the lime kiln, you're getting this stuff happening.
Yeah.
How fast will it break it down? Will it make a difference?
Well, it basically it'll protect you with, like, regardless of the outer elements. It's more about how quickly it comes off your skin, and that's sort of a natural process that you're going to be safe in those conditions because you're relying on your skin to shed it off, not so much the condition you're in. So in that situation, I mean, I would never say to not add more. You know what I mean? You can never be too safe on something like that. So if somebody were in there a lot, I mean, I might put an extra application. But if it's everyday regular use kind of thing, and you're in and out of there maybe once or twice, you know, a regular application will be fine. Yeah.
So if you're within your if you were reapplying after your for your 4-hour protection coverage, would you wash down? Like if you were exposed, say in the lime kiln, you're working in that area, would you wash yourself down and then reapply?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, anytime you're starting, you kind of want your skin to start from scratch,
Yeah.
most of all. Like a big difference between this product and say like a hand sanitizer is hand sanitizer is going to nuke the germs off your body for a fraction of a second before they all come back. What we're doing with this one is we're actually putting something on the skin that's creating a barrier between the two. And so that's, yeah, so anytime you do that, you want to start with the best, cleanest skin surface as possible.
How long has your company been around now?
This product, my company is about 5 years old, so this product has been around for about 25 years.
25 years.
Yeah.
In service.
Yes, yeah. And
no,
we...
No health,
long-term health effects.
No, not that I know. We sell to a Canadian government, we sell to hospitals, we sell to Chrysler Canada, we sell to a lot of pulp mills. No, it's been in the industry for about 25 years.
It's actually been on site here for years. We just haven't marketed it for years. So we've actually used it here for years. The ambulance uses it.
What's the active ingredient?
So I've got a long list of.
So when you were saying earlier about guys that'll eat, guys that eat or brought up smoking.
Yeah.
So often you hear about some of the chemicals, especially in our area, where you don't want to eat or smoke maybe directly after you wash your hands, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So is there anything in here that could create some sort of an effect that way, where you're I understand it's adhering to the cells, it's a membrane that you're creating, but is there any sort of gassing off or cross-contamination that could happen where you need to be, careful when you're ingesting or anything like that?
Not that we're aware of.
Okay.
So one of the things I did when I bought the company about 5 years ago is we put the product through Canada Health regulation. Believe it or not, that product is now classified as a cosmetic product.
Oh, okay.
And part of going through that process, we needed to be able to prove that there were no transferability or there's a term for sort of an additional reaction, a post-reaction to the skin. I can't remember what it is, but at the end of the day, even if you were to eat that, other than throwing it up, your body, they're non-hypoallergenic ingredients, they're non-toxic. There's nothing. A lot of the ingredients of this product is very similar to like an antibacterial soap or something like that. And like I said, it is used in food facilities as a food safe product. So people will use this product to protect them while handling food as well.
Fair enough.
But like I said, it works great for anybody who smokes, whose wife doesn't like them smelling like smoke. So it works great on your hands for that as well.
One more.
Yeah.
Maybe for Todd or Christine, is this the only barrier cream that we have on site, or do
No,
we have multiple
we
brands?
had another product as well, and I looked at, when I was on holidays, I came back and I saw there'd been a couple burns, and I'm like, okay, that's it. So I've been on a warpath trying to look it up, and this looks like the best one, and it dries, and it's comfortable, but there is a more greasier cream one out there
That
as
we have
well,
here?
that we have on
That's
site,
the one
yep.
that we had here for years, right?
And
That's the water soluble one though, right?
The PR88.
No, it's, yeah, I don't know what this, because I was looking at that, because that was recommended, I'm not sure what the other one was, 'cause we just really haven't marketed it, is that on the? Do we have that here too? Yeah. So this was kinda nice that it dries and it's invisible, like, you know, like you don't
The
feel
other
things.
ones were greasy.
Yeah, the other ones are greasy, people felt, and they, you know, if they felt things stuck to it, chips stuck to it.
I would suggest to everybody to give it a try in the hands. I put some on beforehand, it's absolutely right, it doesn't feel greasy at all, nice and
Gone,
dry.
yeah.
And when I got brought up to the recovery morning meeting, I asked them, why weren't we wearing barrier cream? First question back was, what is barrier cream? Second question is, that's greasy, it's not fun to put on.
The initial barrier we had was water soluble, so you're up the kiln, you'd sweat it off.
Okay. But give that a try. Put it on your hands today, just so you can feel it. And I think the demonstration is gonna help out as well.
Yeah, so I agree with Todd. I mean, pass it around, put a little bit in there. Again, I know you guys aren't gonna come and feel my hands, so take my word for it.
Actually, there is dispensing stations, you brought one, and we are gonna.
Yeah, one of the things.
And put them up.
One of the things we have in a lot of our facilities is our, just a very simple dispenser. So you come in, by the lunchroom or whatever, one push, you get your little golf ball and you're good for, you know, the 4 hours kind of thing. I was joking with Todd, we actually even had to install holes here for locks because employees from some facilities, not like this one I'm sure, were actually stealing the DermaDefense and taking it home. So yeah, so that could be part of, you know, your safety, the orientation or whatnot.
Is it going to protect us from bacteria and protozoa?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the applicants use it, recommend that.
All right, so.
Before you do that, I'd like to move this food.
Yeah.
We'll watch for everything. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Probably far enough to be able to spit this far, right? Oh, you got a spot there? Put one here.
All right, so my little demonstration here. So as I said to Todd earlier, this is not a recommendation for you guys to take your hands and put them into harsh chemicals by any stretch. You know, at the end of the day, the goal of this product is to prevent you should something touch. I'm deliberately putting something on my hands now just to show you guys the protective level of the product. But this is by no means a recommendation for you guys to follow suit.
Don't do this at home.
Do not do this at home, folks, exactly. This is hydrochloric acid. There's probably really only one way for me to prove to you guys that it's hydrochloric acid. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of it on the tin foil here.
Or you get a lime ball, put it lime ball in the acid. See it fizzles.
Bad chemicals, so.
So what's going to happen here is once the chemical reaction starts,
Somebody's prank.
yeah. here, it's bubbling through, there you go. So it bubbles on the surface for a little while, but at the end of the day, you know, the hydrochloric acid there is now burning right through that. Yeah, well, okay, here we go, now we're having it. So, yeah, it doesn't smoke, I guess, as much as I hope. But at the end of the day, you know, I'll be happy to put a bunch of this stuff on the palm.
It'd be nice if your hands start to smoke.
Exactly.
There's some drips through the other side.
You know, so there I've put a few drops of it on my own hand there. I can hold it there for 30 seconds.
Can you feel heat start?
No. And then I'll pour it back on there.
Like magic.
There we go. So that's just, you know, that's what it should be doing to my skin had I not have this barrier cream on.
So now how do you get it off your hand?
So now I mean, typically, so just like any other safety protocol, you'd want to flush, you know what I mean? It's just like anything else. But yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands.
There to the right.
Ah! No, I'm just kidding.
Run. Oh, they do. Dripping through the other side. That's good.
I mean, the main point
Anything's good.
on this is just added layer of protection. Number one, we want to clean up our lime kiln and have it so it doesn't have a foot of lime on the ground. You don't have to go into lump crusher, all that kind of stuff. We are working on to make sure you guys don't have to do it. But if people have to go in, it's an extra layer of protection. You still get your gloves, your paper suits, you know, your tape. But if you could, put the stuff on before you go in. It should be part of the procedure. It's dust. Dust gets everywhere. Anybody ever drywall and do the mudding and we sand the mud? That stuff gets everywhere. I mean, I've had dust masks on, and you take a dust mask off, that's the only place that's not dusty. Same idea of lime. So put the stuff on. Make sure you're protecting yourself. You guys don't want to get burned.
Cool. Yeah, no, so that's, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. It's easy to apply. It works like a hot damn. You know, it's a good product. A lot of operations here use it. And as Todd was saying, I mean, it's a pretty simple thing, I think, to just ensure an extra level of protection for your skin, bloodstream, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, any other questions for me?